I wanna make sound. I wanna change everything. I wanna know it, feel it, take it all. I wanna fix everything. But the hardest part of this is to take who you are and change what you need. Stuck in a place you're not meant to be. Take all your doubts, take it from me. Make your chains now be your release. I wanna scream out, 'cause I can't stand this wait and see. 'Cause I've been way down, way too long. There's still a pulse in me. But the hardest part of this is to take who you are and change what you need. Stuck in a place you're not meant to be. Take all your doubts, take it from me. Make your chains now be your release. Who let you down? Who let you down? There is no easy way out. Now, who let you down? The right words, the wrong time, and the hard lines. Who let you down right now? There is no easy way out.
Welcome everyone back to XFW. This is Late Night. Thank you for joining us. And we're getting things started off with a fatal four-way match.
The following contest is a fatal four-way match. Making his way to the ring from Blackpool, England, weighing in at 263 pounds. Gentlemen, the Strong Man.
Thank you everyone for tuning in tonight to XFW. Thank you for joining us, whether you're on YouTube, whether you're on Twitch, or whether you're on Facebook. Thank you for joining us tonight. Here's XFW Late Night kicks off. Walking down to the ring, none other than Lord Biff Wellington himself, folks. Tonight he'll have three other opponents. Winner take all as XFW Late Night starts off. Wellington does love to sport that mustache. And again, thank you all, folks, for tuning in. Thank you for the likes and shares.
his
We've got
opponent,
already. Here comes Terry
representing
Sexton.
the Rough Riders from Melbourne, Australia, weighing in at
The
241
former male
pounds.
exotic dancer
Terry
from the Thunder from Down Under Australian dance group, Terry Sexton. This young man has been chasing the United States title for nearly a year now, and it continues to escape him. Surprisingly, doesn't let Terry get him down. He's still doing the weird gyration that you see in the video right now. Mary Barrett, thank you for liking the stream. Thank you so much. Tip jar still not working 100%. Ladies and gentlemen, Eddie Leo.
And from Kingston, Jamaica, weighing in at 238 pounds, King Eddie Leo.
A lot of folks been asking for a royalty match here in XFW between King Eddie Leo, Biff Wellington, and Christopherson Pierce. And that may be something we can explore down the road at the next XFW big event. Who gets to hold on to the title of Throne of XFW? Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for a little bit of Purple Haze.
And from Buffalo, New York, weighing in at 210 pounds, Rick the Dragon Fletcher.
Rick the Dragon Fletcher making his way down to the ring, the man that gives you a contact high even when you lock up with him inside the squared circle. Definitely one of XFW's more eccentric competitors. A decent mix of brawling and high-flying action that Rick the Dragon Fletcher brings to the ring. Scott Wayne Stevenson, thank you for liking the stream. Welcome to XFW Late Night. Purple Haze has his fans out there. I always want to know right here, who the hell is this guy talking to? Who is he asking to come in the ring? I think he sees, he's hallucinating, folks. Frankly, he is hallucinating. Whatever he is on definitely impairs his vision. I wonder how he can even continue to compete in the condition that he's in. Terry Sexton looked like he's going to lounge about a little bit. Leo, the only one that looks like he's ready to go. Everyone else just kind of hanging out. I think the contact tie's already started. Here we go, folks. We are off and running. Fatal four-way. No disqualification. One pinfall to take all. And Purple Haze, Fletcher already sent outside to the arena floor. Wellington now with Eddie Leo. Scoop suplex. Oh, and Bushy, thank you for sending some stars our way. Miss Katie Lane, thanks you as well. Mary Barrett, hello to you. Thank you for joining us tonight. Always nice to see the XFW core fan base showing up in our streets. Right now, Eddie Leo being torn apart inside the square circle by Biff Wellington. Hayes and Terry Sexton going out the outside to see the bell ringer getting out of the way as Fletcher now blasts Terry Sexton off the barricade outside ringside. Marlon, thank you for becoming a fan. Welcome to XFW. Wellington looked like he's going for a submission hold with Fletcher and then a break up the count, and now delivers a couple shots to Eddie Leo. Wellington now scrolling to the outside. Sexton countering out now on Wellington. Wellington, the bare-knuckle brawler from the United Kingdom, as Fletcher goes over the top rope with a beautiful leg drop across the back of the head of Eddie Leo. We've got a cover. Sexton charging in now to break it up, and Leo gets his shoulder up. Jamila, thank you for becoming a fan. Welcome everyone to XFW. This is Late Night, our regular Thursday night broadcast. Thank you for staying up late. Have a few drinks and feel free to make some comments in the chat. And again, you guys can find us on Facebook, on YouTube and on Twitch. Multiple platforms which watch. Oh! Eddie Leo with a reverse DDT, catching Fletcher. Fletcher now rolling to the outside. Wellington now trying to play keep away with Eddie Leo. Wellington now going toe-to-toe with Terry Sexton, now charging across. And takes Wellington down. Scott Wayne seems to be talking about Rick the Dragon Fletcher and his hallucinations, folks. Again, the guy comes down to the ring, the purple smoke, and I've talked to the Pyro crew, and they say this is Fletcher's own concoction that he brings here with him, whatever it is. All I know is the guy's a damn good wrestler, but he's weird, folks. Oh, and he gets ripped off the apron by Terry Sexton. Wellington now in purple haze. Rick the Dragon Fletcher both tossed inside the ring. Eddie Leo and Terry Sexton in control. Leo with a beautiful Frankensteiner, and Sexton with a modified suplex takes the Dragon up and over. Leo now delivering the kicks to the side of Terry Sexton. Jermaine, thank you for liking the stream. Fletcher now, snapmare on Eddie Leo. Stiff kick to the back. Sexton rolling the outside. Biff Wellington finally getting back to his feet inside the square circle. Beautiful GTS followed by a German suplex by the Dragon, but Wellington there to shut it down. So hard to get a pinfall or submission, folks, when you've got two other opponents. Look at this. Look at Wellington. Wellington tying up the Dragon. He's got him all tied up in knots. Oh, and a swift kick to the tailbone by Wellington. Insult to injury by the former United Kingdom bare knuckle boxer. Sexton with a submission. Wellington again throwing the purple haze to the outside. Oh man, thank you for liking the stream. Welcome to XFW. Wellington catching him. Corkscrew Dragon leg up on the outside. Eddie Leo now starting to dominate Terry Sexton inside the ring. Dragon throws him back inside. Uh-oh. Fletcher reaching out of the rope, bringing in the great equalizer, but Wellington shuts him down. DDT delivered by the Dragon. And a clothesline to Sexton. Eddie Leo rolling to the outside. Fletcher again with that chair, swinging to West and missing. German suplex down from Terry Sexton. Wellington now stalking. Both men now stalking. Uh-oh. Oh! Sexton going for the neckbreaker. Wellington kind of haphazardly landing the discus punch. Eddie Leo now back down inside, brutal uppercut delivered to Wellington. Snapmare. Fletcher dumped on his back by Sexton. Sexton now again a triple crossface. Meanwhile, Eddie has Wellington covered. It was easily a 3 count, but head referee Mike Ventura is paying attention to the submission, and the count broken up. Good Lord. Abdul, this is WWE 2K20. XFW is broadcast from WWE 2K20, 4 nights a week here at Bloodsoul 60. Wellington now in control. Into the turnbuckle. Fletcher again rolling to the outside. Eddie Leo now putting the boot to Biff Wellington. Sexton comes in, but Leo catches him, snapping over with a beautiful neckbreaker as Eddie Leo, but he can't capitalize. He's exhausted. Sexton using the ropes to get himself up. Leo again delivering the kicks in the back. Back inside the ring, Fletcher dodging out of the way. Lands his own drop kick on Eddie Leo. Leo with a roll-up! Leo with a roll-up! Leo surprising the Dragon, but he gets the shoulder up. Wellington now back inside. Beautiful slam now by the Dragon. Rolling to the outside, all 4 men now exiting the ring. The Dragon again looking for something to play with underneath the ring. Again, another steel chair coming into play. Sexton takes it across the back. I'm sure it's not the first time somebody's yelled that out loud about Terry Sexton. I'm sorry, it's late night. And a shot down to Leo. Wellington takes it away. Uscock, thank you for becoming a fan. Welcome to Late Night. Wellington gets to the limit of clothesline again. Multiple bodies now laying on the canvas. Sexton with a shot. Fletcher dodging him out of the way. Flying Bulldog from the top. Delivered by Fletcher. We've got a cover. A kick out by Terry Sexton. So close. So close. Purple Haze trying to steal it away. Rick the Dragon Fletcher almost with the pinfall victory. Turn around Fletcher with the Irish whip. With Wellington holding on. Backbreaker now on Eddie Leo by Terry Sexton. So difficult for any of these men to get a pinfall or submission victory. When you've got multiple opponents going for it. Double underhook now by Wellington. Butterfly suplex. Just when you think you've got the match all in hand, out of nowhere, out of your blind spot, comes another opponent to ruin your day. Snap suplex now by Wellington. And just like that, as I just said, folks, Wellington on top, but Eddie Leo taking him down goes McIntyre. Kick to the face down by Wellington, turning it around the corner, running Bulldog by Wellington, busting open Eddie Leo. Three men back inside the ring. Purple Haze still on the outside. Wellington again starting to dominate this contest. Big time headbutt there by Wellington. And Terry Sexton going for the cover, trying to steal one away, but Wellington breaks it up. Wellington now, look at this. Sexton fighting his way out of the full Nelson. Scoop slam now by Fletcher. All three men down. Fletcher now with his choice of opponents to go after. Hard impact into the turnbuckle by Wellington. And a backstabber delivered. Wellington now rolling to the outside. Scoop slam again. Fletcher now starting to dominate. Fletcher goes to the top. Fletcher could be going for it. Elbow drop from the top by Fletcher. We've got a cover. Fletcher pulls it off. The Purple Haze pulls off the victory tonight at XFW Late Night. Rick the Dragon Fletcher with the Purple Rain elbow drop from the top pulls it off. There was the earlier attempt by Eddie with this beautiful small package. But Fletcher pulls up. There's the headbutt. And Terry Sexton nonchalantly just trying to go for the cover. You see, there's the pinfall. Terry Sexton draped across the ropes, had no idea what was going on.
Here's your winner, Rick the Dragon.
But Fletcher walks away with the victory tonight at XFW Late Night. Purple Haze victorious. Rick the Dragon Fletcher with the victory tonight at XFW Late Night. Again, folks, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for the new fans that are joining us. Thank you for those that are already getting likes and shares and people that have already sent stars our way here to Bloodsource 6 streaming. Thank you so much for the love and the support as we continue to bring you professional wrestling, our wacky version of professional wrestling, for your entertainment on all three platforms, both Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook. Thank you guys for continuing to sit here to listen to me screaming on a microphone and watch the digital wrestling promotion that is XFW. Now, down the road, folks, we are going to have a cross-promotion event with these guys right here, TKWA, who is still headed up by XFW regular Showtime Shane Black, who is the current TKWA World Heavyweight Champion, who will be defending at TKWA's next big event coming up near the end of September. Now, folks, we've got a lot of action still coming your way tonight on XFW Late Night, including main event as beautiful Ramon Cruz will go one-on-one with Rick Osborne. Now, beautiful Ramon Cruz has been lighting up the win-loss record as of late and has become the #1 contender for the Destroyer's World Heavyweight Championship after getting a pinfall victory of the Destroyer Now, last week, the Destroyer re-challenged Ramon Cruz to a match on XFW Danger Zone, which saw the Destroyer get his revenge and take out Ramon Cruz. Now, somehow Ramon Cruz, with his number one contendership spot, has got it in the contract that he's got. The Destroyer can no longer defend the XFW World Heavyweight Championship until our next big event, which has infuriated the Destroyer. He likes to be a fighting champion. He's a 5-time former champion. He wants to put that on the line. Owen Bushy saying, free Owen from Drago. That is a whole other episode, folks, with the Ministry of Darkness here at XFW. Right now, we're going to head down to ringside for more one-on-one action next on Late Night. Jesse Lee Simmons, thank you for liking the stream. Welcome to Late Night. And here comes Mr. Amazing Aiden Scott.
Contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring.
Tip jar is not working the way it's supposed to work.
New York.
It does this every now and again.
225 pounds, Mr. Amazing Aiden Scott.
Mr. Amazing Aiden Scott, one of the absolute fastest competitors here in XFW. A former multi-time champion here in XFW, Internet champion, United States champion. Tonight we'll have his hands full as he's going to go one-on-one with Blake the Body Harris. Amazing has taken on all comers here in XFW and has done an amazing job at just recovering. And the amount of damage this young man is able to absorb and still make a comeback, folks, is absolutely insane. Scott now looking himself to get back to the top of the charts here, hoping for another opportunity at XFW Gold. And here comes Blake the Body Harris, the former XFW World Heavyweight Champion. Already with his pose downs, look at Aiden Scott mocking the Body in the ring. Pose, what is this? Aiden Scott charging up the rampway. And Harris with a clothesline. Harris starting things off. Mr. Amazing charging in. That was a bad decision by Aiden Scott. I know Blake the Body Harris is already in a bad mood after being attacked last week by Brian Blaze, as Harris was supposed to take on Pedro Ortiz Jr. in one-on-one competition. But Brian Blaze took out Harris backstage and then attacked Pedro Ortiz Jr. inside the ring. Harris has been in a foul mood ever since, and Aiden Scott may now be on the receiving end of that. Scott again tossed to the outside, Harris now inside. Hasn't even gotten his robe off yet. Aiden Scott may have just unleashed a fury of Blake the Body Harris. Finally, we have a bell. This match is now officially underway. Harris with a belly-to-belly suplex. Harris, the former world bodybuilding champion. 2019 was the year of Blake the Body Harris. Ooh, beautiful spine buster now by Harris. Elbow drop to follow through. Harris, formerly one of the members of the Morgan Snyder entourage, until he had a clash with his, at the time, stablemate, Seth Walker, the two battling in a ranking match, which saw Harris won. Harris would then go on to become XFW World Heavyweight Champion and have a very long, successful run as champion. Aiden Scott has not yet to this date had an opportunity at the World Heavyweight Championship, but would love to get himself in that picture under the title hunt. Harris definitely wants another opportunity at Brian Blaze after last week's debacle where Blaze, there goes Mike Couture, taken down by Harris inadvertently, and Harris now putting his shoulders into the midsection of Aiden Scott. Again, I think Aiden Scott attacking Blake the Body Harris early on was a poor move by the young man. as Harris already was known for having a temper. There's already been a foul mood again after the, oh boy, big time press slam to Harris right into the poses. Harris, a phenomenal physique, almost like a beautiful Greek statue. Look, Harris build up some momentum, charging in again with a spine. Brutal shot to the midsection. Scoop slam now again by Harris, who's starting to dominate this match. Big time elbow drop now delivered to Aiden Scott. Harris has him up. Oh, takes it down, delivers what he calls the flex driver. We've got a cover. Scott gets the shoulder up. Used to go by the name Flex Harris when he was in the World Bodybuilding competition. Ooh, big right hand there by Blake the Body Harris. Scott rolling to the outside. Scott with a shot to the face now, staggering the big man. Scott now putting in the work. Repeated elbow shots. Kick to the midsection. Aiden Scott now showing some life, trying to pull back some offense here. Scott up. Beautiful arm drag takedown by Mr. Amazing Aiden Scott. Scott now trying to get the crowd behind him, trying to get back life into this contest. Scott with a clothesline. And a second one. Drops Blake the Body Harris down. Harris with a wild swing. Drop kick now by Mr. Amazing. Scott now putting everything on the line, trying to get back into this match. Harris laid out. Scott again dragging the centering, possibly for a cover. Harris jumping right back to his feet. Lightning quick, speaking of that, by Harris. Drops some snake eyes right across the top turnbuckle. But Aiden Scott with a counter. Harris again powering through, driving that forearm down to the shoulder of Mr. Amazing. Harris now. Oh! Fisherman's brainbuster delivered by Blake the Body Harris. Brutal impact on the head and neck of Mr. Amazing Aiden Scott. Uh-oh. Harris putting him up. Strength again by Harris. Crucifix slam. Driving Scott down. Oh, look at it, not berating Mr. Amazing. Scott trying to get back to his feet. Harris stalking him like a vulture watching roadkill. Harris got him up. Suplex position. Into a pile driver. Good Lord, the impact delivered. Wow. Aiden Scott somehow getting the shoulder up too close to the ropes. How is he even standing after one of those brutal moves in wrestling? Joseph Mikhailovic, welcome to the stream. Thank you for joining us. The man behind the Insiders Wrestling broadcast on YouTube. You see the Insiders logo on my dashboard here. Oh, Scott mispronouncing that jump, missing Harris. He might have a concussion after Harris dumped him on his head. Harris going through, dumps him across the midsection. Gutbuster now by Harris. Scott rolling to the outside. Harris back in control and sent into the table by Mr. Amazing Aiden Scott. But Harris fires right back. Scoop slam on the hard, unforgiving concrete floor. Referee continuing with the count. Both men now back inside. Harris got him up a second time. And again, the flex driver delivered to Mr. Amazing Aiden Scott. Scott again gets a show of Joe Mikhailovic. Thank you for sending stars our way. Again, folks, I talked a little bit about it, the Insiders Wrestling Podcast. You can check them out on YouTube. Subscribe to them. They were nice enough to give us an interview a while back. Very entertaining. Make sure you hit them and subscribe on YouTube, as well as Bloodsword 6 on YouTube. I was stripped now by Mr. Amazing. Scott trying to get some life back into this match. Big right hand from Harris. But an elbow fired back by Mr. Amazing. Back in the turnbuckle. Micah Turner taken out again as these two continue just to lay waste to each other. Harris now. Big forearms laying into the back. And a brutal lariat again by Blake the Body Harris. Harris now posing directly in the face of Mr. Amazing. Suplex again. And a second time suplex to Tombstone. And again, too close to the ropes. Mr. Amazing gets the shoulder up again. The fact that that kid can even tell where he's at inside the ring. Aiden again connects with a shot. Harris now laid out. Mr. Amazing, who seems like he's got more lives than Tiger Ramirez. Scoop slam again by Harris. Harris again posing down for the crowd. The ridiculous Greek physique that Harris has. Oh, big shot by Harris. Double axe handle again. And a brutal shot there again by Harris. Harris with the suplex. Go over the pile driver again. No, just holding him up there. Look at this suplex by Harris. How long he's holding him up there. And drops him down heavy. Harris again showing off the power. Showing the brutality. Mr. Amazing giving a counter. Shoulder tackle. Harris going for it again. Oh my God, a third time delivering that shot. Brandon Archer, thank you for liking the stream. Aiden Scott may have a broken neck. That's it. Good Lord. How many times can that happen? But one suplex to pile driver. Mr. Amazing, Aiden Scott absorbing 3 of those. And hanging on for dear life, but Blake the Body Harris just in a foul mood tonight and continues the brutality and gets the pinfall victory over Mr. Amazing Aiden Scott tonight on Late Night. Brandon Archer, no, that is not Sting. That is actually old footage of Showtime. Shane Black throwing the super kick.
The Body Harris.
Blake the Body Harris with the victory tonight at XFW Late Night. Again, thank you folks for joining in tonight. Thank you for the likes, the shares, the follows, the stars, and all the support we have here at XFW and Blood Sword 6 streaming up again. Brandon Archer, no, that is not Sting throwing a super kick. That is Showtime Shane Black throwing a super kick back from the old WXW days. But we're using it now as a little bit more of a just the fun is we're changing up the GIF animations here at XFW, trying to keep things up, trying to keep you guys guessing what goes on here at XFW, just to add a little bit more fun in there. We thought we'd put the former XFW World Champion in his own GIF, throwing that out there. Brandon Archer's playing Avengers. We'll be playing Avengers later on tonight, broadcasting again on all 3 platforms with Avengers on PlayStation 4. That will be happening later on this evening after XFW Late Night. So stay tuned for that, folks. I will tell you this, if you haven't played through the game, there will be spoilers. If you haven't played Avengers yet, it is fantastic. But as XFW continues on, folks, remember our main event tonight will feature beautiful Ramon Cruz, the current #1 contender for the XFW World Heavyweight Championship, going one-on-one with possibly the most technically sound professional wrestler in all of XFW, Rick Osborne. Now, Osborne has been struggling lately in XFW. Just as much as he gets one win, he seems to fall back a little bit more. He's been on a run of bad luck. So tonight, Osborne looking to turn that luck around and possibly get a victory over the #1 contender, beautiful Ramon Cruz. And folks, we still got a lot more matches coming our way tonight, but right now we're going to head down to ringside as Masked Mike takes to the ring as he goes one-on-one with Angus Hayes from the Anarchists next on Late Night.
The following contest.
Oh! Angus Hayes! Angus Hayes! Taking a shot at Masked Mike on the ramp. And a slap to the face. We know the Anarchists have been in a foul mood as of late. Masked Mike diving in but missing. Both these guys out of their friggin' minds. We've seen both of these guys. Oh, and a cutter delivered on the ramp play by Angus Hayes. Angus Hayes, one half of the Anarchist, has been challenged by a team from TKWA. Between that and TKWA challenging XFW to a split show, tensions have been running high. Angus Hayes and his partner, Crom Ferguson, have been more ornery than normal, folks. And Angus Hayes taking that out tonight on Mass Mike. And a chop delivered. Snapmare counter by Mass Mike and a clothesline into the corner. Better known as Shiny Mike here at XFW, Mass Mike seems to have captured the heart of all the XFW fans. But Angus Hayes continues to turn things around here. Irish whip now by Hayes. Big time power slam delivered by Hayes to Mass Mike. Followed up with an elbow drop. Mass Mike has been known, personally, folks, I refer to him as the rubber bouncing ball of XFW. This guy seems to bounce back from some of the most brutal offensive attacks in all of XFW. He takes an unimaginable amount of damage and somehow can still pull off some outstanding offense. Right now delivering elbow shots to the side of the head of Angus Hayes. Mass Mike now making his way to the top rope. Hayes trying to roll out of the way. Mike turning things around, drops a moonsault across the chest. Looked like it took almost as much out of Mass Mike as it did Hayes. Look at Mass Mike now. Delivers the pile driver to Angus Hayes. That'll take a little bit of point out of that hair. We got to cover, leg is hooked. Only a 1 count. Hayes gets the shoulder up. The Anarchists, who have been competing in both singles and tag matches as of late, both men go a little Mass Mike. I go for a second time, and again the pile driver delivered to Angus Hayes. Hayes now struggling to get back to his feet. That might have rocked him. Mike now with a flying forearm, connected right to the turnbuckle. Mike again going up top. This time a big time body splash. Mike again with the cover. Kicked out again by Angus Hayes. Mass Mike again putting on all the offense he can muster tonight. Hayes with a nice wraparound into a DDT, planting Mass Mike down the canvas hard. Hayes now with an Irish whip. Surprising not to see Crom Ferguson out here in the corner of his friend, as we've seen so often in the past. Knee shot now to the back by Angus Hayes. Hayes continuously pulls out some very odd offense, putting a lot of altercations on standard moves, altering them just a little bit to add a little bit of extra pain to his opponent. Hayes now with a front face lock. Standard suplex, driving Mass Mike down, holding on a little bit, letting the blood flow run to the top of the head. Mass Mike again struggling to get back to his feet. Hayes now starting to lay in. Now choking Mike with a knee on the chest, forcing the air out of those lungs. Hayes looks very good tonight. Oh! Mike with a beautiful shot to the head. Just as I say, Angus Hayes has been very good tonight with a slew of offense. Mike out of nowhere just turns things right around. And Saguri, did you hear that impact? Good Lord! A cover again by Mike, but Hayes continues to kick out. What an ensaguri that was. Mike really laying in. But again, Hayes with a super kick, stealing one from Masked Mike's playbook with a super kick to the chin, but Mike gets the shoulder up. What a shot that was by Angus Hayes. Now standing over Masked Mike. Mike trying to get back to his feet. Mike with a counter. Big right hand again by Mike. Look at this, Masked Mike turns it over into a sharpshooter. Masked Mike with the sharpshooter on Angus Hayes. We've seen Mike get a couple victories with this maneuver in the past few weeks. Hayes hanging on. Mike can't keep the move on. Masked Mike has expended too much energy, couldn't maintain the hold. Counter again by Hayes. Hayes rolling to the outside now. Uh-oh, the frustration mounting on Angus Hayes. You see him on the outside, trying to figure out if he wants to go back inside. Here he comes, and Mike connects with a clothesline. Mass Mike connects with the clothesline. Hard Irish whip down into the buckle. Forearm countered now. Hayes back in control, running Bulldog, delivered to Mass Mike, and Mike now rolls to the outside. Mass Mike now in the same position that Angus Hayes was. Hayes was on the outside, walking back and forth, trying to shake off the cobwebs. Now Mass Mike finds himself pacing after that brutal Bulldog by Angus Hayes. Mike back inside. Crucifix pin, sneaking one in on Hayes. We got a cover. Almost a 3 count. Almost a 3. Hayes got a little sidetracked there. Mike now dropping him back across the neck. Cornelius Hubbard, welcome to the stream. Thank you for tuning in. Drop kick well placed by Angus Hayes, square to the chin of Mass Mike. Angus Hayes now going up top. Angus comes, Mike got the knees up. Mike got the knees up. Mike got the knees up. Super kick connects. We've got a cover.
1, 2, 3.
Masked Mike pulls off the victory. Masked Mike getting the knees up at the last second as Hayes came off the top. And then connects with the super kick to lock up the victory tonight on Late Night. There's the sharpshooter. You see Angus Hayes holding on for dear life and managed to withstand it. There's the crucifix, beautifully executed by Mass Mike, but Hayes got the shoulder up. But that one misstep,
Here is your winner,
and Mike lands the super kick and walks away tonight with the victory.
Mike Jackson.
Mass Mike victorious tonight on XFW Late Night. Cornelius Hubbard says he's going to start calling Mass Mike Money Mike. That might be copyright infringement with easy money. I don't know if that's going to fly here in XFW, but you guys are welcome to call our competitors whatever you wish. They've got nicknames more than we can shake a stick at. The XFW fans are the ones that gave Sean Owens the nickname 2 Owens. The fans are the one that gave Rick the Dragon Fletcher the Purple Haze nickname because we listen to the fans here at XFW. One of the reasons we like to do these shows is because we like to have you guys interactive. We like to do these live because the interaction of the fans are so important. Listening to your advice. I can't count how many times we've taken fan-suggested matches. Cornelius Hubbard, thank you for liking the stream. And no, that is not Sting. That is Showtime Shane Black delivering a super kick to some schmo back in WXW days. Devin Brown, if you wish to submit a wrestler to XFW, send us a direct message on Facebook with a picture and a bio of your competitor. All fan submissions must be no higher than an overall score of 88. You can also send us your PS4 name so we can download the character. We try to get all new competitors on XFW Ground Zero, our Wednesday night programming where all new wrestlers debut here in XFW. Now keep in mind this is not a competitive league. XFW is put together, booked, and promoted just like a regular, real wrestling promotion. So please keep that in mind, but we try to get every fan submission we can, at least onto one broadcast, because between the course of January and June, we had over 60 fan submissions, and we try to get through as many of them as we can. And if your character resonates with the audience, they may wind up staying in XFW for a long period of time. But right now, folks, we're going to head back down to ringside as the women take to the ring next on XFW Late Night. And here comes Christy Madison.
One ball. Making her way to the ring from Edmond, Oklahoma.
The woman
Christy
they call
Madison.
Thunder Thighs with good reason, folks. That young lady, former power lifter turned professional wrestler. Look at the size of those tree trunks she uses for legs, folks. An outstanding competitor. And here comes Miss Kitty Lee.
The Rough Riders from Las Vegas, Nevada, Kitty Lane.
Cornelius, we are almost halfway through our broadcast. You did miss a couple matches, but you tuned in just in time as here comes Miss Kitty Lane. This young lady has sparked a lot of controversy here in XFW. The former exotic dancer and nightclub owner in Las Vegas, who has, as many say, stolen the spotlight here in XFW, the women's division. Has upset the natural order of the women's division. And really, well, quite frankly, she's got Kari Foster in an upward as well as some other women here in XFW. But tonight she goes against the powerhouse. There's Christy Madison, who instantly takes her down into a submission hold, into an armbar. Kitty Lane rolling through. Look at this with Kitty Lane. Nice head scissors takedown by Kitty Lane. Now, like Lariat takes down Christy Madison. Kitty Lane, an outstanding in-ring competitor. Does like to show off, does like to reminisce of the dance moves in her former career and bring them to the ring, which also infuriates a lot of female competitors. But folks, just when you think she's all flash, this young lady pulls out some spectacular offense and some brutal comebacks. But there's Christy Madison using those powerful legs to deliver a leg drop right across the chest of Kitty Lane. Lane with a nice fireman's carry takedown. Should I call it a firewoman's takedown when the ladies do it? Look at this now, Kitty Lane. Oh! Thought she was going for a submission, but plants Christy Madison down on her face. I'm not even sure what the hell to call that. That was fantastic. Lane now takes her over. Pump handle suplex now. And there's what I'm talking about, folks. A little bit of the twerking from Kitty Lane. I do like when she does that. Her dancing's far better than Terry Sexton's. Christy Madison was going for that brutal, that kick, but Kitty Lane saw it coming in again, stretching her out across the back, and drops her down again. Lane now rolling through DDT, plants Christy Madison hard down to the canvas. We've got a cover. Kitty Lane is, for what we understand, the catalyst which has pushed Kari Foster over the edge. Look at this. Christy Madison going to the outside now, trying to think things through. Lane now on the outside. Here comes Kitty Lane. Goes with a drop kick. Christy Madison may have just baited out Kitty Lane and it paid off. Big right hand out by Madison. Oh, and drives her into the Bloodsword 6 online merge table. Lane now getting her legs stretched out by Christy Madison. Madison rolling to the outside. Kitty Lane following through, and Madison instantly turning things around. Madison now picking her up. Madison, the brutal crucifix driver. You see Kitty Lane holding on to the back of her head and neck from that impact. And now tossing her hair first, blasting her face off the canvas. Kitty Lane is now in trouble. Irish whip again. Collar elbow tie up. Kitty Lane hanging on. Flying forearm now by Lane. Lane again stretching her out across the back. And again drops her down. Lane going to the top. Are we going to get a little flying kitty? Big time leg drop from the top rope by Kitty Lane. We've got a cover. And a fantastic camera angle at that. Christy Madison getting back to her feet. Lane needs to pay attention. Madison already on the attack. Kitty Kenny Lane with a brutal enziguri. Did you hear that impact? That was outstanding. Madison back inside. Exploder suplex now from Lane. And a drop kick right to the square of the back now by Kitty. Working on the arm. Madison lights her up with a big right hand. Turning things around just like that. But Lane fires back again with a couple of right hands. On the ropes. Lane turns around to a backbreaker. Again, the offensive. And now Kitty Lane again. A little bit of dance moves here tonight on XFW. You got to be careful. You want to dance too much. You're going to give Christy Madison too much time to turn things around. Lane again. Now driving the fist out of Christy Madison in that corner. Madison back to her feet. But Lane continues the shots right into between the eyes to Christy Madison. Lane continuously turning things around. Madison with a turnaround again. Lane, oh no! Oh! Drives her face first into that turnbuckle is Kitty Lane. What a turnaround. And again, the offense that we talked about from Kitty Lane just showed off right there, folks. Back in the corner. Kitty Lane. Uh-oh. Kitty Lane shaking what her mama gave her. Uh-oh. Puts it right in. He calls that the cat box. You can understand why. Lane in control. DDT connects again. Madison rolling again to the outside, trying to escape the onslaught that is Kitty Lane, who has taken charge in this match. Back inside we go. Kitty Lane continuing the offense. Again, stomping on the arm of Madison. Snapmare again, taking her over. Madison starting to stir. Oh! Goes for a kick to Madison with a counter. Big right hand down for Madison. Kitty Lane with a couple turnarounds again. Big right hand down from Lane. Exploder suplex again. But Kitty Lane, both ladies down. How much did that take out of Lane? She could barely get up to capitalize. Lane starting to stir. Back to her feet. What a contest between those two. Big right hand again by Madison. Kick to the midsection by Kitty. Oh, she dodged it. Kitty Lane going for the flying kitty and gets caught. Her own knees driving into the canvas. Madison slams her face down. Christy Madison now in charge. Madison again with the... Whoa! Kitty Lane get back to her feet, lands a clothesline. And the second one. Lane now. Taking charge again is Kitty Lane. Back in the turnbuckle. Kitty Lane, are we going to get a double dose? Are we going to get a double dose? I should say, is Christy Madison getting a double dose? And she is. I so badly want to trade places with Christy Madison. Madison getting back to her feet. Kitty Lane again with a shot. Fine! Kitty this time connects. Leg is hooked. 1, 2, 3. That's it. Kitty Lane knocking out the victor after a hard-fought battle with Christy Madison. Good Lord, I want to be in that ring. Kitty Lane pulling out all the stops tonight. Madison started mounting a decent comeback, but Lane just got relentless and unloaded with several minutes of unanswered offense. Madison managed to dodge the flying kitty once, but the second time, Lane drives the knees into the back of the head and gets the pinfall victory tonight on XFW Late Night. Brian Johnson, thank you for liking the stream. Again, folks, thank you for tuning in to XFW. And Kitty Lane has become ridiculously popular here in XFW. And that's one of the reasons, folks, the innovative offense, the showmanship that she has inside the squared circle, along with the outstanding in-ring competitiveness that she has, is great, folks. Kitty Lane is a competitor here in XFW. She's outstanding to watch. She's just, well, folks, she's absolute eye candy here. I don't want to take anything away from Christy Madison. She performed excellently tonight. But Kitty Lane, that much more drive, that much more ambition, that much more the pure hunger to win in these matches. And Kitty Lane is well on her way to climbing the ladder and possibly getting herself an opportunity to take on River Styx, the current XFW Women's Champion. And River Styx has been in a run ever since joining up with Drago and now what he's calling the Ministry of Darkness with Owen the Wanderer. No longer the Wildcat, Owen Bush the Wanderer, under the tutelage, under the spell, if you will, of Drago, the Voodoo King from New Orleans, folks. It's been a weird story that's unfolded over the past few months here in XFW. Drago continuing to build an army, if you will, amassing power. Ever since River Styx and Drago got together, folks, it seems to just be magnified. And more goes on there. But again, Kitty Lane even getting the attention of River Styx. We know Kari Foster is off the deep end. Folks, I'm getting word we're going down to ringside that Taylor Briggs may be in the ring. Folks, let's head down and see what's going on. Uh-oh. Taylor Briggs in the ring. We saw a little bit of issue with Taylor Briggs and JT Wells last week. The two had a falling out after a match inside the ring. And I'm not sure, but these two men, Taylor Briggs and JT Wells, have been tag team champions. Now it looks like he's calling out Wells for whatever reason. Maybe they're going to put things together and get back to the way things used to be. Here comes JT Wells now. The music is hit. 24K, the former XFW Tag Team Champions. Well, Wells has a pretty positive look on his face right now. Maybe he's hoping to put whatever happened in the past to get these guys back together. But they had a phenomenal victory last week, but for whatever reason, it seemed not well taken by Taylor Briggs. The two shoved each other after the end of the match. We're not sure exactly why. But JT Wells now out there face to face, asking him why he's calling him out, saying let's not start a scene here. Both these men have been a tag team for a long time, both XFW originals here. And now, for whatever reason, folks, it looks like things may be coming to a head for these two. Oh, say it ain't so, folks. Say it ain't so. Taylor Briggs saying the team is done. Say it ain't so. Taylor Briggs, is he really going to do this? No longer stuck with the burden of tag matches. Taylor Briggs. Taylor Briggs. Taylor Briggs looks like he's just dumped his partner, JT Wells, folks. I don't know what to think. Those two guys have been together for as long as I've been around with XFW, folks. And that's a little surprising. Again, they've been former tag team champions here in XFW. They lifelong friends. JT Wells, a former New York bouncer, and Briggs, a former right tackle in the NFL. The two came to XFW together. They grew up together in Brooklyn. And now to see this, the two teams falling apart, or these two men falling apart as a tag team. And again, I'm not exactly sure what transpired during that tag match. And again, JT Wells put together a hell of a run in the ring the other night and got the pinfall victory. I know Briggs was calling for the tag, but Wells got the victory. We've seen Wells dig down deep and do that before and find a reserve tank and pull a victory, which seems to be a seemingly lost match. And I guess for whatever reason, to me it seems like Taylor Briggs maybe got jealous that JT Wells performed at that level. But again, they were a phenomenal tag team, folks. It's heartbreaking to see 24K having these issues. Well, up next, folks, we've got a premier match tonight at XFW Late Night. Tiger Ramirez going one-on-one with Mark Collins. Now, Collins is a former Internet champion and former United States champion and XFW's sole and only ever dual champion here in XFW, capturing both the Internet Championship and the United States Championship at the same time. No other XFW competitor has ever pulled that off. But Collins lost them both in the same night at XFW Wrestle War. Now, this is the first time he's been back in the ring for some time now. Most of the entourage taking a little bit of break after they had a ridiculous schedule. But, folks, tonight, Collins back and now going one-on-one with Tiger Ramirez next on XFW Late Night. Marshall Foskett, thank you for those kind words. And here comes Mark Collins.
Making his way to the ring, representing the entourage from Cherry Hill, New Jersey, weighing in at 220 pounds, Mark Collins.
Collins again, the first ever dual XFW champion. Collins continues to seem to elevate his own in-ring performance week in and week out. Longtime stablemate under the tutelage of Morgan Steiner. But tonight, Collins will go one-on-one with one of XFW's premier luchadors in Tiger Ramirez. Tiger makes his way out to the ring. Another fan quote. Pause out, pause out.
Jalisco, Mexico, weighing in at 217 pounds, Tiger Ramirez.
Tiger Ramirez. Best known for his best of 7 series with Jesus Silva, the two continue to tear the house down week in and week out. Ramirez now looking for his first opportunity at XFW Gold, but continues to get the fans going with his in-ring antics, his fantastic agility, and surprising offense. And folks, one of the most brutal enziguris you will ever see in the Tiger's Tail Whip. The momentum-filled full rotation enziguri. Here we go, folks. We're off, and Ramirez landing a shot right to the face. Collins rolling out of the way. Collar and elbow tie-up now. Ramirez grabbing a side headlock. Ramirez, a third-generation superstar. Ooh, what a right hander by Ramirez. And a clothesline sends Collins over the top. Ramirez's grandfather, Lion Ramirez, his father, Panther Ramirez, and now Tiger, keeping the tradition of the cat theme in the family. And here in XFW, performing absolutely fantastically. He had a knockdown, drag-out match a few weeks ago with Ultimo Shade. Shade walking away with the victory. Oh, what a neckbreaker now by Ramirez. But the two shaking hands afterwards was an absolutely phenomenal match. You can still find that replay on all our platforms, Facebook. Oh, Collins going with the eye rake, the cheap route by Collins. Steiner on the outside, shouting out directions and instructions to Collins. Collins on the drop kick. Morgan Steiner, the former head referee of XFW, retiring And then within 6 months, registering as a manager, and then putting together the entourage using the 40 plus years of professional wrestling knowledge and excelling everyone under his stable to championships. Steiner actually had all but one championship underneath his wing at one time in XFW. Big right hand there by Ramirez. German suplex follows through. Collins too close to the ropes. Ramirez again with a brutal right hand. Ramirez so quick, so well educated inside the ring. Again, training under his father and his grandfather. Even though Ramirez has only been in the ring for about 10 years, he's got 30 years of knowledge and more inside. Yu Wing Nang, thank you for becoming a fan. Ramirez down the top rope. Punts the elbow into the head and drops Collins outside the ring. Ramirez now inside, Collins the count. You see Steiner watching on, looking nervous. Ramirez now. Marshall, thank you for sharing again. Ramirez now putting his shots in again on Collins. Working on the arm now. Back to the chain wrestling by Ramirez. Oh, Collins catching with a nice jab right to the eye with the elbow. And now Collins turning things around. Right in front of Steiner now, watching on again, shouting directions to his man. Again, Collins so well versed inside the ring. If it wasn't for the ego, if it wasn't for the tenacity that is Morgan Steiner. Oh, what a shot by Ramirez right above the eye. Into a Falcon Arrow. Ramirez lit him up with that elbow. I think he busted Collins open. Big time frog splash. Shades of Eddie Guerrero. We've got a cover. Collins gets the shoulder up. Ramirez continuing the offense now. Ramirez picks him up. Reverse DDT. Dropping Collins down to the canvas hard. We've got a cover again. Collins gets the shoulder up a second time. Ramirez again going to the arm. Collins lights him up with a shot right across the eye again. Turning things around just like that in the blink of an eye is the former dual champion, Mark Collins. Collins now full head of steam. Oh, what a kick right across the face of Tiger Ramirez. Look at this shot, folks. Look at this kick by Collins. We got a cover. Look at that kick. Collins put everything he had, all of his weight leaned into that shot. Ramirez with a counter now. Nice deep arm drag. Into a neck breaker. Thank you for liking the stream and welcome. Ramirez now. Nickel, thank you for liking the stream. Oh, and Collins now sent again into the Bloodsword6.com table. Ramirez now bouncing him off the ring apron. Again, you see Steiner on the other side, trying to get Collins back fired up, trying to get Collins back to life. Collins would love to get this victory tonight so he can set himself up for another opportunity at XFW Gold. Counter again by Collins, continues to answer. Oh, and a shot again to the face by Ramirez, but Collins again with a counter. Ramirez again shuts him down. German suplex again. Lights up Collins. Arms are buckled. Tiger suplex connects. Ramirez now lighting up Collins with a number of shots. Ramirez now in the corner. Ramirez. Tiger's tail connects. That brutal enziguri. We got a cover. Collins gets the shoulder up. You see Ramirez looking down with disbelief. Morgan Steiner is as white and pale as a ghost out there. Ramirez now placing Collins across the top rope. I think it took every bit of energy he had to kick out, but Ramirez continuing the onslaught. Ramirez on the top rope. Swinging neck breaker both men feeling that impact. You see Ramirez himself holding on. Ramirez. Is he going to pull it off again? Tiger's tail again, that brutal enziguri to the side of the head of Collins against the ropes. Ramirez now feeding off the crowd, delivers a clothesline. And an elbow. Counter by Collins and drives into the knee. But Ramirez bounces back to his feet again. Ramirez. We talk about the 9 lives that have Tiger Ramirez. Collins again with a counter. And a shot to the face by Ramirez. Ramirez now up and down, drop kick again. Ramirez finding ridiculous energy. Collins again with a counter. Ramirez again shuts him down. Back and forth from these two. Unbelievable. Where do they find the energy? Where do they find the reserves to continue putting together this offense? Hurricane Rana. Tiger Ramirez again. Pulling off all the stops. Trying to keep Collins down. Shot across the back again from Collins. Repeated now offense. Kicked to the midsection by Collins. Collins hits the ripcord cutter. Connects to Tiger Ramirez. Collins looking to finish off Ramirez. Ramirez again connects with an elbow. German suplex again. How much more do these guys have inside the tank? Ramirez again in the corner. A third time, this Tiger's tail connects. And again, Collins, too close to the ropes. Collins, decent ring awareness, knowing where he's at. Ramirez, now in desperation, gets caught by Collins in a backbreaker. Collins catches him as he went for a spinning heel kick, drops him into a backbreaker. Right hands down by Collins. Collins puts him underneath the ropes and drives his throat square into that bottom rope. Ramirez again with a counter. Collins up and over now. Both men pulling out everything they can. Ramirez now up and over. Oh, and a slap by Collins. Collins now with a neck breaker. Ramirez dives right back to his throat. Or right back to his feet, I should say. And drives Collins down to the canvas. Not again. And again, the Tiger's tail. Collins looking like he just passed out. Looking like he got shot in the head. A cover again by Tiger. That's it. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Back and forth between those two. Repeated exchanges of counters. As both men, there's that brutal kick by Collins. You can see the blood pouring down between his eyes from the elbow delivered by Ramirez. And right here, folks, the Tiger suplex. The arms behind him, dumping him on the back of his head. But Collins suffering 3 Tiger's tail kicks to the head tonight. And again, you see the blood pouring down on the face of Collins. And Ramirez continuously targeting that head. But Tiger Ramirez victorious tonight on XFW Late Night. What an absolutely knockdown, drag-out match we just witnessed. Outstanding action inside the ring, only here on XFW. What an absolutely outstanding match between two premier XFW stars, folks. Collins again in top form, but just as is Tiger Ramirez. Wow. It's matches like that, folks. I'd like to see these guys going at it week in and week out. I'm still hoping for a rematch between Tiger Ramirez and Ultimo Shade. Now I kind of want to see a rematch between Mark Collins and Tiger Ramirez. I think the combining factor is Tiger Ramirez, no matter who he's in the ring with, it just seems to elevate everyone to a higher performance, folks. But again, Mark Collins, as much as I hate Morgan Steiner, as much as I hate the Entourage, and I try to be as unbiased and down the middle as I can, folks. I'm sorry, I'm punching my microphone. Mark Collins is an absolutely fantastic in-ring performer, a veteran of XFW, and an outstanding pro wrestler. And when you get two guys like that inside the ring, folks, it just brings out the best in both as they strive to get the pinfall or submission victory. One day, folks, I hope Mark Collins can come to his senses and just dumps Morgan Steiner and the rest of the Entourage. I truly think, as well as he does under the tutelage of Steiner, he'll be even better on his own, dumping the ego, dumping the drama. It is what it is, folks. But up next, folks, another high-profile match as Brody Daniels goes one-on-one with Raiden Yamashita. Now, Raiden Yamashita was victorious earlier this week over the Internet Champion, Marshall Sweet. It was a surprise victory. Raiden Yamashita, former Internet Champion, defeating Marshall Sweet. Now, Hope getting himself in the number one position. Now, Brody Daniels has been saying he demands a match with Sweet ever since he pinned Sweet about a month ago, right before Bad Boy Marshall Sweet captured the XFW Internet Championship. And now Brody Daniels has come out and demanded a match with Raiden Yamashita. I don't know where this guy gets the guff. I don't know where he gets the stones to keep demanding all his matches. All I know is Brody Daniels has turned his career around here in XFW and puts on some great matches. But tonight, he goes one-on-one with Raiden Yamashita. I think Brody Daniels may have bitten off more than he could chew here on XFW Late Night. And here comes Brody Daniels. Daniels came onto the scene here at XFW, folks, and was almost laughed out of the company. Coming down with a selfie stick, saying he was a male model. He's not that pretty, folks. Toning himself is going to be the main event one day. But the locker room laughed at him, the fans laughed at him. And out of nowhere, Daniels came back on XFW Ground Zero. New attitude, new in-ring offense, and since then has been performing at a whole new level. And has been doing very, very well for himself ever since. But tonight he goes up against Raiden Yamashita, the former Internet Champion himself, and at one time the youngest competitor in XFW to hold the title until Jesus Silva beat his record.
Weighing in at 214
Yamashita came to XFW within 3 months' time, had captured a championship belt. Yamashita, another competitor that seems to bring out the best competition in everyone he's in the ring with. We'll see what that says tonight for Brody Daniels. There's the bell, folks, and here we go. Brody Daniels swinging away wildly. Rod Yamashita darting, dodging out of the way with a kick to the midsection and a flying head scissors right off the bat. Daniels now twisting on the head of Brody Daniels. Yamashita very calculating in his offense, using a strong style effects, a lot of high-flying maneuvers, and a brutal brainbuster just like that. Daniels already might have had his lights put out. Covered by Yamashita. Daniels gets the shoulder up. Yamashita now in the number one contendership spot will be looking to go against Bad Boy Marshall Sweet at XFW's next big event. And I guarantee you that's what's got Brody Daniels all lined up. Daniels goes for a kick, Yamashita with a counter, and a knee right to the face. Yamashita now putting the boost to Brody Daniels. Yamashita was in the arm, and what a shot by Yamashita, delivering a hard kick right to the chest and shoulder. Yamashita now grabbing him by the head. Daniels with a couple shots in the midsection, countering out. Daniels trying to shake the cobwebs after those brutal attacks already by Raiden Yamashita. It only takes one strong of those kicks, one shot to the side of the head from Raiden Yamashita. One of those lightning fast kicks, and you are out, folks. Nick Clark, thank you for liking the stream, or sharing the stream, I should say. Daniels with, Yamashita again with a counter. Daniels fires back with an elbow right to the forearm. Adil, thank you for liking the stream. Welcome to XFW. Raiden Yamashita now again. Falcon Arrow. Dropping Daniels hard across the back. Insomniac Gamer himself is in the house, folks. Make sure you give Insomniac Gamer a like and a follow on Facebook. Some of his favorite streams are his Resident Evil broadcasts. Make sure you check those out. Yamashita now on the receiving end of a vertical suplex by Brody Daniels. So far, this match has been evenly contested down the middle by both men. Surprisingly, Daniels is keeping up with Raiden Yamashita. Oh, Daniels now choking Yamashita on the top rope. Just as about to give the man some credit, he starts taking the cheap route. Yamashita back to his feet. And Brody Daniels connects with a lariat, dropping him down. Yamashita now fires back. Again, the quick elbows and strikes. Snapmare follow through. Look at the lightning speed of the exchanges from Raiden Yamashita. How quick he does from transition from move to move. Yamashita does. Brody Daniels now on the outside. Yamashita getting the crowd pumped up on the inside. Here he comes. Daniels baited him and kicks right across the face to Yamashita on the outside. And now Yamashita sent into those steel ring posts. Those steps, I should say. Thank you for liking the stream. Welcome to XFW. Another beautiful shot of Showtime Shane Black with that super kick. Both men now exchanging chops on the outside. Daniels dropping him down face first on that hard Arena 4. Daniels on the inside now, letting the referee do his count. Up to a 7 count. Raiden back inside. Daniels goes for a kick. Yamashita with a counter. Brody with a counter. And a clothesline again. Returning Yamashita right back to the outside. Mr. Clark, you are more than welcome. Oh, and a kick again. Brody Daniels took out the referee. And Raiden Yamashita. Yamashita then countering through again. Elbow shot to the face. Daniels connects with a DDT. Daniels going to the outside. Mike Atura finally getting back to his feet. What the hell? Daniels with a steel chair. This is not an Extreme Rules match. Daniels with a steel chair in the ring. Mike Atura needs to get that out. No. Oh my God. Daniels dropping Raiden Yamashita with that side effect style pile driver right on top of that steel chair. Now Mike Atura gets it out of there. The damage has already been done. Kick to the midsection now. Shining Wizard counter. Yamashita saw it coming. Yamashita. Big time effect there. Yamashita driving it home. Cover now. Yamashita walking away with the victory. Oh. Daniels gets the shoulder up. Yamashita looked like he was going for the Yamashita driver. Didn't have all of it in. Senton bomb now. Yamashita struggling ever since that impact on that chair. Neckbreaker now, again by Daniels. Yamashita rolling to the outside. Yamashita's head. You see the Yamamoto Bluetooth device on your screens. Yamashita's head has gone to the red. He may have a concussion after Daniels dropped him on that steel chair. Yamashita now working on all instinct. Daniels got him up. A neck breaker right on the back of the head Driving him down across his own knee is Brody Daniels. Oh! Running kick connects right to the face of Raiden Yamashita. Yamashita still with a little bit of fuel left in the tank. Gets the shoulder up, and how much more? Again, the super kick. Brody Daniels now. Yamashita rolling to the outside. Daniels now in pursuit. Drives the elbow into the head. Daniels now again targeting the head of Raiden Yamashita into the steel ring post. They may need to stop this match, folks. Yamashita is on the receiving end of a lot of trauma to the head. Daniels just continuing. Yamashita can barely defend himself at this point. Both men now back inside the ring. Daniels now climbing to the top rope. Yamashita rolling around. I don't think he knows where he's at this point. Oh, goes for the top again. Yamashita with enough presence of mind to counter. But Daniels again puts the boot right to the head of Raiden Yamashita. And the neckbreaker connects. Daniels now showing he's a thinker. Continues to attack the head. Yamashita giving the counter. Corkscrew dragon leg whip. Yamashita now starting to build momentum. Tosses Daniels again to the outside. Yamashita showing why he's the #1 contender for the XFW Internet Championship. Looking to challenge Bad Boy Marshall Sweet at a future event. Dives through, driving Daniels into the barricade. Yamashita, even with the head trauma, continuing to put life and limb on the line. Daniels tosses him back inside. Desperation shot there by Daniels. And Daniels goes low and takes out the knee. Daniels now the ground and pound again, targeting the head of Raiden Yamashita. Yamashita in serious trouble now, folks. And again, the kick to the midsection by Brody Daniels. Yamashita rolling the outside. Daniels on the top rope. Yamashita's a long way away. Here comes Daniels and connects. Good Lord. Daniels going high. Look at the height here, folks. Brody Daniels. Even I'm impressed by that, folks. Wow. Daniels up and over again. Floats through with a DDT. Yamashita is in trouble. Daniels got him up. Ow! The brainbuster on top of the knee. Good Lord, that impact. Yamashita stays alive. You see Brody Daniels beside himself, wondering what he's got to do to keep Yamashita down. Yamashita absorbed a ridiculous amount of damage to the head so far in this match. Daniels again with a kick to the knee. And again, that kick to the back of the head. Yamashita in trouble. We've got a cover. That's it. Brody Daniels with the victory tonight on XFW Late Night. Yamashita put all he can, but Brody Daniels earlier in the contest with that side slam style pile driver driving Yamashita on top of the chair. It seemed Yamashita was struggling ever since that maneuver to regain the composure and get back in the driver's seat of this match. And Daniel just continued to drive the shots into the head and gets the victory tonight on Late Night. What does this mean for the #1 contendership? For the Internet Championship, who will face Bad Boy Marshall Sweet at our next event? Wow. What a match between those two, folks. And again, Yamashita, it shows his outstanding resiliency, his drive to win. But again, Brody Daniels taking the cheap way out, picking him up for that side impact pile driver, dropping him down on top of that chair. And ever since that move alone, Yamashita seemed to struggle to get back his composure, to get back inside the ring, to get back in the driver's seat, to turn the match around. And Daniels at that point was like a lion playing with his food, systematically targeting the head of Raiden Yamashita, almost as if he was trying to take him out, trying to cause long-term injury. And folks, if I had to guess about that, I'd say because he's trying to take him out of the number one contendership, so he cannot face Bad Boy Marshall Sweet, as Brody Daniels has been attempting and repeatedly trying to get an opportunity to challenge Bad Boy Marshall Sweet, demanding it. Ever since one pinfall victory, Bad Boy Marshall Sweet has been on a roll here in XFW. Until this past week when Raiden Yamashita managed to get a pinfall victory over the champion. Folks, it is insane, the level of competition that continues here in XFW week in and week out. If you haven't already, make sure you hit that like and follow button on Facebook. Subscribe to us on YouTube. Subscribe to us on Twitch so you don't miss out on any of the action here at XFW. And folks, you can also find XFW merchandise right now at bloodsword6.com. We've got a number of t-shirts, hats, and mugs, and more for all the stuff we have on XFW. Right now, folks, we're going to hit right down ringside. Our main event, mere seconds away. Beautiful Ramon Cruz going one-on-one with Rick Osborne next. Rose Cartel, thank you for saying nice show. Thank you for joining us here at XFW. And ladies and gentlemen, here comes beautiful Ramon Cruz.
Making his way to the ring from Juarez, Chihuahua, Mexico. Weighing in at 220 pounds.
Beautiful Ramon Cruz. You see that, the new shirt, the number one guy that he's got on there in the back, folks. Cruising to world champion. Just when you think the ego of Ramon Cruz could not get any bigger, folks, he's now got himself the number one contendership spot for the XFW World Heavyweight Championship, currently held by the Destroyer. And now Cruz tonight goes one-on-one with a former multi-time United States champion, Rick Osborne. Cornelius Hubbard saying ruthless aggression.
And his opponent, representing the Grapplers from Fort Worth, Texas, weighing in at 231 pounds, Rick Osborne.
Cornelius Hubbard saying we should do a Royal Rumble style show. We have done those in the past. One of the few times we did the XFW Extreme Opportunity Briefcase, we used it, we decided that in a Royal Rumble style match. Rick Osborne, a former multi-time United States champion, looking for his opportunity for XFW World Heavyweight Gold. Pound for pound, one of the best technical wrestlers in XFW, and hell, for the world renowned all over, folks. And here we go. Ramon Cruz, Rick Osborne going one-on-one in our main event. Cruz with a shot there early on. The two now feeling each other out. Cruz going for a chop. And just like that, Rick Osborne grabbing the front face lock into a gutbuster. Osborne sizing up, watching Ramon to make a mistake, and he made it. Neckbreaker now by Osborne. Cruz, a second-generation superstar here in XFW. His father, Romeo Vega, a former World Heavyweight Champion. His career brought to an end early at the hands of another former champion, Warbird. Warbird just retiring in 2019 from XFW in-ring action. Warbird delivering 3 brutal top rope splashes to Romeo Vega's and causing him to have to retire after massive rib damage. Ramon Cruz coming to XFW, looking to follow in his father's footsteps, and now has become the number one contender, as right now a springboard hurricanrana takes Ramon Cruz off his feet. Cruz, a former stablemate and partner of Brian Blaze and Biff Wellington when the three were in the group known as the Alliance. German suplex now delivered by Ramon Cruz, or to Ramon Cruz. Osborne now getting back into the swing of things, back on the offense. Osborne puts him underneath the ropes, using that bottom rope as a weapon, driving Cruz's neck into it firmly. Folks, those ropes are actually steel cable covered with tape. They are very unforgiving. That's why you see a lot of wrestlers use them as weapons. Kick to the midsection now. Osborne continuing the onslaught. The number one contender, beautiful Ramon Cruz, in trouble. Cruz the turnaround in the corner. Cruz again on top rope, and a second time returns to that Frankensteiner, taking Osborne over. Cruz definitely has an advantage in the speed category as well as agility. Cruz now, beautiful springboard moonsault by Cruz. And now look at Cruz acting like he's wiping dirt on Osborne, the cockiness of Ramon Cruz. Oh! Cruz with a springboard, but accidentally takes out Mike Ventura. Osborne now trying to capitalize. Mike Ventura has had his ass kicked tonight on a number of occasions. Ventura getting back to his feet. Osborne with a big right hand. Collar elbow tie-up. Shaboon, thank you for becoming a fan. I hope I just got your name right. I apologize if I didn't. Osborne again back to the offense. Cruz now rolling to the outside, trying to stave off the offense. That is Rick Osborne. Osborne going to bring him back in the hard way, vertical suplex right in the center of the ring. Watch for Osborne at any point now to try to set up. Whoa! Cruz on a nice turnaround there. As they watch for Osborne to start working the lower back and legs, trying to set up for that Texas cloverleaf that he likes to put away his opponents with. Cruz, though, tossing him to the outside now. Referee will start the count. Cruz now. Cruz with a steel chair. This is not an Extreme Rules match. Both men on the outside, that steel chair looming on. Osborne sends him into the barricade. Shot down to the back by Osborne. Osborne now trying to avoid that chair at all costs. Referee up to a 5 count. Cruz on a nice counter. And now sends him again into the apron. Cruz now back inside. Cruz now on the top rope. Is he going to go for it, folks? Cruz. Holy hell! Cruz with a spinning senton from the top rope, crashing down on top of Osborne. Both men now back inside the ring. Cruz dumps him back with a suplex. Osborne now on the receiving end as Cruz puts in the offense. Cruz has him up. Dumps him down. Cruz is going to pile driver. Deep cover by Cruz. Osborne gets the shoulder up. What a power bomb by Ramon Cruz that was, folks. Osborne the wraparound, avoiding the German suplex. Shot to the head again by Ramon Cruz. Big time uppercut there by Osborne. Inverted atomic drop, but Osborne can't capitalize. Osborne looks winded. Osborne now front face lock into a suplex. Textbook technician style maneuvers now from Osborne. We've got a cover. Cruz easily gets the shoulder up. Cruz back to his feet relatively quick. Osborne with a nice uppercut, stays off the charge. And now Cruz sent outside of the arena floor. Osborne now weighing his options, charging right out, does not want to give Cruz enough time to recover. Cruz on the receiving end now of a decent amount of damage. Oh! Cruz tossing away the arms. Northern Lights suplex on the outside. Cruz mocking Rick Osborne, using his own maneuver on the outside. Osborne desperation, tossing him back in the ring. Cruz with a shot to the midsection. Cruz goes for his textbook drop kick. Osborne counters out of the way. Both of these men want this victory tonight. Cruz trying everything he can. Cruz with a shot to the midsection. Cruz up and over. Sunset flip. Sunset flip. Shoulders are down. 2. Osborne with a nice counter. Cruz kicks out. Back and forth action. Cruz lands the drop kick. Cruz with that spinning drop kick takes Osborne out. Right hand now from Cruz. Up on the shoulders. Into the catching German suplex. We've got a cover. Cruz gets the victory. Cruz gets the victory with that outstanding German suplex. We've seen him use so many times. What a match between those two folks. But beautiful. Ramon Cruz victorious in our main event. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for joining us tonight on XFW. We hope you enjoyed ourselves. Thank you to the new fans. Thank you to the folks that sent stars our way. The likes, the shares, the new follows. We'll see you tomorrow night for our flagship show, XFW Danger Zone. We hope you'll tune in. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll see you tomorrow night. Thank you for tuning in.